Good morning, everyone. It's Rifgal, playing some more Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Baron's Hero's Journey. This is the Rosa Archer flag set. Our special challenge on it is going to be not using white magic on Rosa. I would feel a lot better here if I knew what our last character was so I could stop hoarding items. Like, I know which characters I'm aiming for, but I don't know which ones we're going to find first. And at this point, we are going to take any of the physical characters that we find. Like, we've got basically full sets of gear for pretty much any of them. Probably don't need that dancing dagger now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. We are going to be heading up to Cape Magnus to do the checks there. We're kind of hoping to get warp on Fusoya so that we can go to Dwarf Castle with the warp glitch. At this point, I will take characters, I will take Earth Crystal, I will take whatever you got. And I guess technically one of the best things we could get is also Adamant, just because that gets us Rosa's next bow, although honestly Artemis bow might be better than her legendary bow from the smith. I think the arrows from the smith may actually be best, and there's only 20 of those in a pack, so we'll probably have to be very conservative with those. Maybe start using Berserk a bit more. I don't think this is going to be a problem, but I am going to pop over here quick. This boss has some weird traits, and we only have 3 characters, so just for the sake of safety, since there's a lot of bosses we haven't dealt with yet. This part's just a cutscene. Then we get our music. The song Edward plays is one of the things that's randomized for Free Enterprise Randomizer, along with the bosses' treasure chest, key item locations. King Queen Evelyn. Awesome. Tier 3. Wow. That's really bad. Like, that's really bad. Not only is it not progress, it's not even a key item, so it doesn't go towards our 10 key items for double XP. It doesn't go towards, you know, the potential character ones, or even like the pink tail, rat tail. Okay. Well, this is kind of awkward because so we've got Tower Key, I guess, which is both an objective and something we can do. Top of Tower might be a bit rough for this party with just 3 people, but I think we can probably do it. It's not a character check, but it is 2 bosses, and I would really like to get 2 more bosses to get those spells, to get Warp, so that we can do Dwarf Castle, so we can get the character check and 2 key items there. May as well do Tower Key on the way up, because it doesn't matter here. If you're not familiar, if you're looking for just 1 more item, you always want to do top of tower first because you get it immediately. And if you get the item you're looking for, then you can skip the tower on the way down. But since we need like 5 items still, that's technically an exaggeration, but we need several items. We're still looking for Adamant Bearing Key. Is that it? There's Warp. Never mind, I guess we're just missing 2 items, but the chances of those being both in the tower are fairly low, and it's still 2, so we still need to do both. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting to get maybe 1 or 2 more actual progress items before we have to start doing Moon and Summon bosses. So I'm kind of hoping that we can get Earth Crystal or Bearing Key before we have to go to the Moon. Because those are spots that give us characters. And at this point, that's kind of where I'm at, is we just need to figure out what those last 2 character spots are. That'll let us clear inventory, that'll let us go do our grind. We can do our D-Machine grind. Yeah. Dark Elf. That should be doable. Very doable. We just need to get past the first stage. The second stage is a dragon. Artemis Bow does extra damage against dragons, so Rosa should be able to just stomp all over this guy. It's a pretty high hit point pool. But we're gonna be going at it with crazy Rosa stats and nuke. So it's not gonna take long. And Rosa will probably do straight 9s here. I stand corrected. Usuya's at full power. We got the Luke key, which we don't care about. It is a key item, at least. Where are we at on key items? 6. If we can get our last 2 characters and 10 key items before we have to start doing moon bosses, that just means that that section is going to be a breeze. Because we can do an easy grind instead of having to do a longer one. 10 key items means that you're going to get double experience. And we have the potential to significantly slingshot a character by having them end up getting... if one of your characters is 5 levels lower than the median character in the party, then they get, I believe it's double XP there as well. So we can theoretically end up getting like 4 times. One of those, I feel like one of those is a 3 times multiplier. So that would be 6 times experience. Either way, it's a lot. So that one character is getting like 2-3 times as much experience as everybody else. So even if they start lower level, if they get enough experience in one fight, they can slingshot past the rest of the group into the highest level person. Which is what I was talking about with that, since Rydia comes in at level 1. So, package is normally not great. It is a slow chance to do one boss, one character with no key item check. But at this point, we're looking for 2 bosses, and that might be a good next stop. Oh man, that should be fine. We'll see what the second phase is. I want to say, I can't remember if Bahamut is classified as a dragon or not. Either way, this should be laughable because of the flying. Rosa and Kain are now both doing double damage to flyers because of the spear and bow, and so yeah, has nuke. Like, yeah. There's our Mylon Z. And there's our Cecil. Okay. Yes, join. Don't think he's gonna get enough XP off this for us to worry about dropping him. But if he happens to drop, that's fine. Cecil's probably gonna get like 20 levels out of this. But that puts him at 19, which is still lower than the halfway point. That was a very good find. So I think at this point, unless, like, I could poke my head in at the package just to see if it's an edge. But yeah. Yeah, he's still 10 levels lower than everybody else. Warp Glitch takes us back into the Crystal Room. The set dressing they used for that whole cutscene is technically the bottom of the sealed cave. So Luca Key. So using the Warp Glitch, we can get back into that room and then back out. Pink Tail. So I think we check what the character package, or the package character is quick. And if it's something we want, we'll take it. If it's not something we want, then we'll go get Rydia, and then we'll go do our grind. That seems reasonable. And I suppose technically there is a boss at the at this spot too. Oh, that's right. You have to actually go to the edge. It's a Sid. Sid Rydia. I think we can do Rydia. Just for the sake of it, I am gonna check the Pink Tail quick, even though that's a little out of the way. With a Cecil in the party, Pink Tail being an Excalibur or a Crystal Sword, which I think it can be, is kind of a big deal. I'm not gonna complain about our Mazeros. Okay. Cecil's in good shape. Go to Mysidia. I think, given the fact that we're going to have the opportunity here to do the grind, although actually we're only at, are we at, no, remember, we're still at 8 key items. That makes it slightly less good. Maybe we hold off on the Cecil and we finish these next sections and then go do, I really don't want to keep delaying this. Let's just do this. Yes, we're gonna let her join. I think, unfortunately, I may have gotten rid of some of the gear, but we can make it work. Mute Knife isn't as good as the stabs, but it is a +5 at least. We're gonna bump her arrows up, just so they're easier to swap mid-battle if we need to. I'm hoping that things will line up so that we can have Rosa do... Okay. Save. Go to the big whale. So if you're not familiar, there is a RNG manipulation that you can do within the Giant of Babel that lets you fight a specific enemy called the D Machine, which is a little dragon guy. Technically, the fight is with an alert, which is like an alarm type enemy that keeps summoning more of the other enemy that is in the fight. So what we're gonna do is manipulate to get that fight, and then we can kill as many dragons in one fight as we want, because the alarm will keep summoning more until we kill the alarm. And we're going to use Fusoya to cast Weak, which gives a chance which lowers the enemies to 1 hit, or basically single-digit hit points. So we're going to use that to lower the D machines down to nothing. Real quick, I'm going to save, and then we're going to get into position, kind of. Okay. Saved. With the game saved, we're going to load this up. We want to make sure that basically we're getting extra characters that are too low level to contribute out of the way to make the turn order go smoothly. Rydia is low enough that we can just kill her in the fight, and it won't be a problem. So now we're going to count steps. And that is not the fight we're looking for. Is that the right... Okay. So I think... it should be... That's the D machine. It's not what we're looking for. I mean, it is what we're looking for, but we want it to be summoned, not just one by itself. Should be one more fight. We've gotten a lot of back attacks here. This is kind of crazy. I must be... Oh, that doesn't have a plus next to it. I read the little chart wrong. you're not familiar, there's a chart for this. If people are curious, I can throw a link in. Or if you Google D-Machine fight, I'm pretty sure that you could find it. Is this? I think this might be it. I didn't actually notice exactly which square it was, but I think we're good. I just realized I didn't turn battle speed down, and that could be rough. But looks like we're good. Let's take this down by as much power as we can, so she doesn't accidentally kill it. Crap. That missed a whole lot. They have a lot of hit points normally, so you do want to use weak. So I sat there and went through the turn order several times to make sure that everything went smoothly, and they still missed. It happens. Seriously? Yeah, I probably should have turned battle speed down and used the cursed ring. But that's okay. We'll make it work. That was not supposed to be that hard. I've got good news and bad news. I don't feel like it's worth resetting over. Because, quite frankly, it's extra levels. I'm not going to complain about getting some extra levels, but I forgot to resurrect the rest of my party members first. Which is actually a problem. I do have enough ethers that we should be fine. Yeah, the, actually... So that was a waste, but could be worse. Sub count is at 20, so 21 into... One, whoops, that might have screwed it up. Two, this one should be it if it worked. Okay, that's promising. You may notice that Rosa's doing a lot less damage because I just gave her some gear that tones her down so that I am less likely to accidentally kill the Searcher. Okay, we're gonna go through a quick cycle here. Rosa, so it should be back in the correct order now. Rosa triggers. Kane kills. I think I did that too fast. Nope, perfect. And we'll actually go ahead and get a double out of it. Using the life glitch resurrects the enemy, but it still has 0 hit points, so it basically just insta-dies. We'll go ahead and heal. Ether. One of the big tricks here that I'm doing a little bit better now that the battle speed is down is we can get this queued up. So by being in the menu when this thing spawns, it doesn't get to do its fire breath until after we get to start casting weak. Basically, we get to cut in line effectively. just went out of order for a second there, which is annoying, but should be fine. I think we should be good. That's effectively 9 dragons that we just did. I'm not 100% sure that this is enough, but I think it should be at least close enough considering we still have more bosses to do. And our Rosa, Kane, Fusoya are going to be stupid because I accidentally did that second set. So they just got... So most of them got 400,000. Cecil and Rydia got like 800,000 or over 1 million. I can't remember exactly how that works. So not quite the level we need for Rydia, but it is close enough that it is fine. And by the time we actually find our items, because we have to start doing summon bosses and stuff, we'll be okay. Rydia has the slowest XP gain, the highest requirements for XP out of everybody. Which is why we did that the way we did. So you can see there, we didn't get as good of a slingshot as we could have, but part of that's because we didn't do, or because we accidentally leveled the other group up twice. And Cecil and Rydia, or Cecil is higher than Rosa and Kay, so the slingshot did work on him. Okay. We are still hunting for 2 bosses, technically. Honestly, with a heroine robe, I think she may be better in the front row than Kane. I'm not super confident about that, but I'm relatively confident about it, so we'll call it good. I just want to check who this boss is, at least. See, this is why we check these things. There's technically one other boss back there, but it is definitely not worth messing with. Unless we need to. And we are going to check for one more thing here. There is a decent chance that the trap chest for this area, we have to walk out anyway, and there's a decent chance that the trap chest for this area has one of Cecil's swords. So level 50 Cecil with an Excalibur would be lovely. And it's an easy trap chest boss. So ding ding ding. Okay. This party is now stupid. We have gone from pretty good to stupid very quickly. And so now we just kind of cruise through the rest of the game. This is... You know, at the end of the day, we've got to get those key items. We're going to need to fight a bunch of bosses to do that at this point. So I don't think there's a whole lot left as far as locations go that we have access to. Yeah. Like... The things we have access to are the summon bosses. So, we're going to go ahead and do those. And I guess technically there's a few other spots that we could go looking for Mist Dragon. We also don't need our boss hunt anymore, because I just remembered we did do the Mylon Z. So technically we're just looking for Mist Dragon or Mist Dragon, Baron Key, Adamant. Well, Baron Key, Adamant are the actual items. Mist Dragon could potentially have those. So considering we still need to do a bunch of fighting, that was definitely an over-the-top grind. Again, the mistake that I made actually made that feel a lot worse than it was for the other characters. Or a little more over the top than it needed to be for the other characters. But that's okay. Let's double check down here real quick. I am looking for a whole, like, 1 or 2 items here. Nah. I know there's a shop with a strength ring somewhere. I don't remember where it was. Other than it was pretty early on. I didn't turn battle speed back up. Whoops. So this is kind of an odd situation that I hadn't thought about. But Kane is probably going to be better at damage output than Cecil because of the flyers. This actually works really well. Yeah, no, this should be a really stupid setup for Zeromus and any other bosses we've got left. I'll probably go pick up that Gungnir, that Kane, or that we found for Kane at the very beginning, which I should have thought of before I started doing boss fights. That's okay. We could still find a White Spear or a Dragoon Spear just from fighting all these bosses. Now the real fight. Two non-items. Just realized I hadn't done that yet. And that's a good thing to grab. Actually, we don't need to walk out. I also just realized we technically have another free spot, because I could just go down to Sylph Cave. Even though I don't have Pan. And get our jingle on here. Okay, so now we can go see Yang's wife for an item. And if that's not it, then we're heading to the moon, I think. I mean, we're probably heading to the moon anyway at this point, because we need multiple items. It's more if this is like Baron Key, that gives us a chain. Or Earth Crystal, that gives us a chain that we can get another one. Sand Ruby does not. So we are, I believe, at Moon Mode and Mist Dragon hunting. And I guess let's just, for the sake of it. No. That's silly. Package for Mist Dragon is Earth Crystal, front half of Earth Crystal for Mist Dragon are both pretty long shots at this point. And we still need multiple items. So I'm gonna go ahead. We will head to the moon. And next time we will do the boss rush and Big Z. And whatever last objectives we've got. So, hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.